Let's come in. Yeah, I had to stop it for a second to make sure I was doing. Hey, thank you for the watches in the last videos. Thank you. We're getting down to nitty gritty. We're going to talk about how value. We talked about, we've seen the power we have with Dynamo Jack in that video, that you actually have this potential to do these things that many would call superhero stuff. But really, he was like, nah, this is normal. This is what we should be living. But this nature, this knowledge has been dumbed down in us. And in the West, it's just like, really, really, but this is what it's been. To be honest, just be truthful, just take responsibility. I mean, quit making excuses. This is all part of what we do here, right? Because this is all energetic. When you always make excuses and you always want to pass the buck and you always want to blame, it also makes you lame. So that's why we don't do that here. Take responsibility for your stuff. That's the only way to fix yourself. That's the only way to adjust yourself. That's the only way to do things that you need to do to help yourself, by taking responsibility and not blaming it on somebody else of what they're doing or not doing, right? And what they're feeding and not feeding is why you would kind of back off on certain things. What do you feed? What do you do? What do you say? Is it where I'm at? You know, are you initiated or not? We know we got a bunch of family members and people we know that have no initiation, have no knowledge of what you have knowledge of yourself, right? So we're going to talk about some powerful things today that's connected, and to show you how we seen the power potential. We're going to show you how your power potential now works. All right, let's do this. And then I noticed every time that I was hitting, right? Every time that I was hitting this and stop share, it would cut me off completely. And then I would lose my vid. This has happened twice in my recording day. Makes me wonder what's going on here. But anyways, let's talk about, we're going to go into ripple effect. We're going to talk about how the ripple effect, drop some water, boom, it hits, and then all of a sudden it starts a ripple effect, right? We are a ripple effect. We're an energetic flow. This is going to tie in your capabilities, that your potential, which we've seen with Dynamo Jack, showing you have different abilities to get unlocked. And then this is the ripple effect of how this energy progresses, how it goes away from itself, right? The ripple effect, we're going to get right into it. So a situation, one thing causes a series of other things to happen. This is cause and effect, right? The effect, one thing happens, one drop. And then this also goes into the mirror images. I've shared many videos about within the last month, 2 months, about the mirror images. It's like the ripple effect. A situation, one thing causes a series of other things to happen. One thing causes other things. Even small changes to packaging have a significant ripple effect. A ripple effect on troubles in one corner, such as mortgages, have profound ripple effects on investments which seem far removed, right? So the ripple effect is definitely there. One thing causes a series of other things to happen. So the ripple effect, we've seen the ripple effect. Here it is. I've said the ear, right? Even here, the ear. The ripple effect, the ear, how one drop comes down and then it becomes a circle, and then it's circle after circle after circle, almost like look at your ear and kind of can see it. And it goes away from the center, which pretend like the center is a Monet or the all or nothing. And then all of a sudden everything affects from the one drop, right? The drops hitting the center, that's even the polar opposite, or the North Pole. That would be your the pole of power, right? Right there in the middle is the Monet, or the beginning aspect of where energy came, and then it dropped the water, and then it became the circle after circle after circle, encasing almost a spiral of circles, right? And I've said spiral means spirit. Your DNA is a spiral, spiral itself. Your DNA is a spiral. So all this kind of connects into how this is even your energetic field. This is you. This is your energy, and that's why your energy needs to be monitored and taken care of. Others will try to siphon it, because the energy and real resources are this not necessarily you, right, looking at that. Remember, the first drop, everything goes out. The farther you get out is farther away from the beginning and the center. That would be, even to me, all of us spend our life outside of ourselves trying to find truth outside of us, when the truth was told, it's within you. The thing you're looking for is not far removed from you, but its origin is within you, right? Within you. Within you. Your origin's within you. The origin, one more time, is where? Within you. So you see the ripples and some of the things you can read on the ripples, right? It causes other effects. The ripple effect will cause one. You can see that here in some kind of AI maze they made, but the ripple effect, there's books about it. This is your energetic field. It's also the ripple, which besides the ripple, notice we talk about in etymology, the I, A, I, O, U, the vowels, the vowel to L, right? The vowel to L is actually represented in this aspect of this, because the ripple is also the ripper. The reaper. Remember the grim reaper? He's coming to reap. The ripple, the reaper, right? The ripper. No, Jack the Ripper is the reaper, which is the beginning with a ripple effect and going outwards. And it's replicating itself with spiral circle after spiral circle. Within each spiral, there's another circle within it, and it keeps going out. The within is always manifesting, even though there's a without. The in and out. This is the torus field too. And what are you going to say? Watch this. Let's go to the torus field. This is our energetic field. This is our actually energetic field. They call it the aura, call it the torical field. What is it? It's the torical field. It's how your energetic flow goes down, back out and around, continually spiraling. It is your energetic field. It's your toroidal field, where you get the word torus in your astrological, right? You would get your zodiac. You would get the wheel of Taurus, toroidal, Taurus field, toroidal field, Taurus. One's a one's a O, same word, same sound. You hear it. Notice, let's put this together. So this is actually your complete energetic field, always operating with the spiral encasing of you. This would be your aura, this would be your colors, this would be your field, this would be your, what is it called? Your force field. Don't think you don't have something watching over you. There's definitely a benefactor if you're on that road. And it's going like this and around, right? Continually, you can see it going up from the crown chakra down through the lower chakra and back out again. And it's creating a toroidal field, a torus field around you. See if we can read. The heart is the most powerful source of electromagnetic energy in the human body, and the magnetic fields produced by the heart, I'm reading right here, what is the heart's toroidal field? Researchers have done in Heart Math Institute suggest that the heart's electrical field is approximately 60 times greater in amplitude than electrical activity created in the brain. That's powerful. An important carrier of information. More and more studies are finding the heart may be complex as the brain. I believe that. I believe it's actually another part of your brain is actually into the communication of the brain and the heart. They actually communicate, and there's the toroidal fields. Our thoughts and emotions and the heart affect the magnetic field. So your feelings, your mindset and stuff can affect your field, but this is continually what's going around you. This is the torus field. This is actually the earth is connected to this. This is the ripple effect is connected to this. That's why it's the same. One's lying down, drop. This one's going vertical, drop, right? Energetic fields dropping, going through your body, going back around, spiraling out, circle and circle. It keeps doing this, creating your field. This is why you're so valuable. The point I'm saying, you need to watch your stuff. You need to be aware that not everything is always for you, that appears to be for you. There's many who know how to play the game and will continue to play the game. And then there's just some measurables you need to know, and they're very simple measurables. What are they connected to? And for me, they're easy, they're obvious. And some of them, because they would say the right things that's needed at the time, playing upon your energy, playing upon your mindset, playing upon what's going on in the world. But when I harnessed it back in, I realized, yeah, that you are that benefactor that's connected to you has nothing to do with the system. Actually, this system is the matrix, and this system is you. This would be even a scripture that would say, I'm in the world and not of the world. Meaning this world's not my benefactor. I'm not invested in its energetic. I'm invested in my true energetic eternal ways and knowledge and my field to do that which is, and then process through bringing truth, bringing growth, bringing what you need. Yeah, this is very powerful. This torus field is connected to, if you go look at old cosmology of the earth, not new, old, you're going to see the same plays out in the old cosmology, whether it's Hebrew, with Sumerian, Native American, Hopi, in all formers, they have this certain field that you'll get in. And when you look at the images, you go, oh, shoot, that's not what I thought it was. No, it's not. It's connected. There's all kinds of, that's why you heard me say Reaper and Ripper and Ripple. The Grim Reaper or the Ripper, right? What's he ripping? Notice Jack in the Box. What happens? You crank it. He rips out the box, ripping out of the lower level into a next level, is what I'm saying. The Jack in the Box. He's coming. Almost the Jack in the Box is similar to a genie in the bottle. See, the genie will grant wishes, but it's stuck in a bottle, right? If that makes sense to you. So look at this. And the heart magnet, the magnetation, this is why your energy is valuable and easy to leak. And that's why it says the people gave power to the beast. It's sucking off the torus field, sucking the pipe of the torus field, wanting to get your energy because you're not aware to protect your energy. So you just leak it by giving attention to things that really aren't your benefactor. Hence, like I said in the previous video, you want to always give you a superstar. And then when we investigate the superstar a little bit, we found out they sold their soul, they sold their freedom away for the riches of this world, which we find the scripture says the riches of this world, is really just that you sold your freedom. You can't be who you maybe be. You can't say what you really think. And obviously when you do, most of the time it's because you were told to. That's why the flip-flop. You just notice a lot of flip-flopping right now. From one way to another, right? Watch the previous videos, but I think this is powerful. We have this ripple effect that we are part of. We have this torus field that we all have personally. And that's why, remember when we went through this little 4-year thing of don't get within 6 feet, don't connect torus fields. The benefactor for a lot of people has got them to be alone with themselves and they woke up. But not all did. But not one more time, not all did. Know who you are. Know what's connected to you and why it's time to protect. Don't fall for everybody and everything. Don't. I'm telling you, not everybody's what you think they are. And I got some other videos. I got one that's probably my next one. It's going to make some people go, whoa. Things that make you go hum. Wasn't that a show a long time ago? Back, things that make you go Yeah, this next one will, but this one's really a humdinger too. I think when you look at what we really are and what our availability is to this and what we really do when you read what this is, you can go look this up on the neurons. It's going to talk about the science of it, the magnetic fields. of your heart, and also so these different things like ability, some of the stress management that we've talked about. We're going to do some more future videos with Gabe Gaber-Mate dealing with the inner child and some other aspects of abuses or things you might be going through, suffering, that we can talk about, kind of look at in a different way that can be accumulated to do some healing, self-healing. We're important. We need self-healing. We need self-realization of who we are, and not to be like the Red Hot Chili Peppers said, it ain't time to give it away now. Really, it's not. But you guys have definitely, I appreciate all the watches. I appreciate all that, what you guys are. I appreciate everything that you guys are, that being here, getting in the space with me. When you get in the space with me, this is definitely a space of wanting to know more about ourselves. If you are coming from a religious aspect, trying to bring religion, this is the wrong place for you, because it don't fly here. We've came out of that. We've been initiated of that. Break down dogma from anybody. And if anybody's been around, I shared my past, what I used to do, used to even part of that, and woke up even from that in a partial, after years of waking up and going to the next level, initiated to the next level. And some of you younger folks who are going through that now, it is not taking you the time that it took us older folks, because we had that time. It's kind of expedience now. It's happening faster, and it's a need to happen faster, because you got a process. The processor needs to be upholding all that's happening. So another thing is make changes. I'm gonna leave you with this, make changes. Meaning, don't do the same thing every day. Don't take the same drives to the same streets, go another way. Because I'm telling you, the way to glitch this stuff into way to make changes is to change habits. Even the smallest habits you think that don't mean nothing, change the way you go somewhere. Change when you go for a walk from a certain time, change it to another time, because then you start glitching it. You start changing it. You're not fitting the algorithm of the matrix or the system. But you guys have another awesome day. Thank you for being here. Like, subscribe, and please share. Please share. Anybody else you might know that might have interest in this, please turn them on to it. We love to be able to do that and bring more. All right. Have a great day.